marvelous. Look.
Well, the pig came straight out of the parlor.
Isn't that really something? You know, any minute now, out will come a real beautiful Irish colleen. What do you two want? Why, hello there, and top of the morning. Tell me, do you keep pigs in your parlor? Only when people like you come over.
I'm Hank Effincracker, and this here's my dear wife, Mary Lou. We're Americans, you know. We're over here trying to find our ancestors.
Where did you lose them?
Oh, yeah, that Mary Lou, she made it funny. That's real Irish humor for you. No, honey, we didn't lose them. They lost us. We understand that our ancestors came from these parts. Have you got any Effincrackers here?
Effincrackers? No, we don't eat baskets here at all. They're far too dear. For that sort of fancy nonsense, you would have to go and see the Egypts in Belfast. Nobody in Ballymena seemed to know nothing about their grandparents. And my mammy said she wasn't a bit surprised, but she says if she had relations that looked like them two Yanks, she would hate as well. My mammy's a gig. Anyway, they arrived back in Belfast to continue the search. They arrived in this street in a taxi, and the excitement wasn't ordinary. This is it, Hank. Come on, isn't it marvelous?
Say, how much do you, buddy?
Only 4 pence.
74 pence. Say, Mary Lou, how much is that in American money?
That's about $2.
$2? Hey, buddy, I find your money absolutely crazy. There's 50, 60, 70, 75 pence.
That's 1 penny change, Hank.
Yeah, we're Americans, you know.
God, you could have fooled me.
We're over here looking for my grandparents. Yeah, tell me, do you know anybody in this street called Effincracker?
Listen, if you don't find anybody serving crackers in this street, you'll not find them in a whole of Belfast. Hank, isn't this just cute?
Yeah, we're trying here, shall we, Mary Lou?
I think it's just the greatest, don't you? Yes. Hi there, on top of the morning to you. Our name is Effincracker, and we're here looking for our ancestors.
Now, Mary Lou, let me do the talking. After all, it's my grandpappy we're looking for. Yeah, morning, ma'am. We're over here looking for our Irish ancestors.
Oh, you wouldn't get no Irish ancestors here, dear. We're all British.
Oh, no, we're looking for the real island, you know, the place where you got leprechauns, shamrocks, and shillelaghs at the bottom of your garden. And have you got any leprechauns at the bottom of your garden?
I have no garden, only a yard.
No, well, you've got no leprechauns there.
But God, I haven't. The only thing you get at the bottom of my yard is the IRR, the UDR, British soldiers.
Yeah, but that's not the real island.
But God, you've only lived here a week or two in the middle of the bombs and explosions and the fires to know it's the real Ireland, all right.
So you've got no leprechauns?
Not at all. That bloody carry-on was done away with years ago. There's no leprechauns now, mister. They were all drowned in the Atlantic Ocean trying to get to America. I look handy, I'd like open their eyes, like she'd tell them a few home truths. Of course she would, like she'd lash out with the tongue when she starts. So she'd clash the door, and they landed straight over to me again, and they were still on about their leprechauns and their fairies. I turned quite bold. I said, pardon me, I said, what, I said, would I know about fairies? Talking about his granda and his grandma. I says, listen, I says, I'm busy. I says, my pot's near dry boil, and I says, ask round the doors, I says, ask round the doors.
Excuse me. I'm looking for my ancestors.
You are?
Ancestors.
You wouldn't have a hope of finding. Ancestors are one of the best pubs in Belfast. Many a time I was in it myself, I frequented it. No, Ancestors blew up last week.
No, you don't understand. I'm looking for my ancestors. I'm looking for my great-grandpappy.
Why would he shine you a drink?
No, I'm over here because it's St. Patrick's Day. Now, what does St. Patrick's Day mean to you?
St. Patrick's Day means everything in the world to me.
Ah, because you're a patriotic Irishman, huh?
No, I wait for St. Patrick's Day from one year to the next for sole purpose of drowning my shamrock.
Yeah?
That's where I'm going now. I'm away to get bored.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Not at all, sir. You wouldn't have a chance of finding a leprechaun or a little person not amongst all these Protestants in these parts. Fairies, you know, is all good Catholics. But according to the legend, you know, they have all been banished until Holy Ireland is made free. The only hope now you would have catching a glimpse of them would be late at night in the full of the moon, where they do be creeping out from below the hills when there's plenty of light to have a bit of a read at Mr. Whitelaw's white paper.
Yes. Well, leprechauns. Yes, I'm very glad you asked that question, because since time began, of course, traditionally, leprechauns have only had their own personal crack of gold at the end of a rainbow. Well, under subsection 9, channel 4 of Mr. Heath's new freezing of the wages and prices of incomes board, this is a fact, you see, not even regarding anything that has to do with the gold standard. And I will have an industrial claim coming up very soon, because a leprechaun was struck, really, in a very important place by the propeller, really, of Mr. Whitelaw, the helicopter, while he was going about on his industrial business. And a claim will be coming in as regards to that. Apart from the whole thing, of course, the National Union of Shoemakers is coming out and striking out for a fresh claim. And it's only right, of course, that the traditional shoemakers and the leprechauns would come out in sympathy with them. I am only prepared to make that particular statement and no further at this moment of time. Thank you.
I'm Hank Effincrackers.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, me and Mary Lou, my wife here, we're over here looking for our ancestors. We're real Yanks.
Yeah, I know. I hear telling people like you.
Yeah, we're looking for the real island.
You're in Ireland.
No, we're looking for the real island, the real Irish, the singing and dancing Irish.
Oh, the singing and dancing Irish. Well, to tell you the truth, you're a bit early in the year. This is March the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. You want to come back on July the 12th, King William's Day, and you'll see the singing and dancing Irish, and you'll hear bands, lovely orange bands, flute bands and everything, not like them old Camolies like McNamara's band.